up, boys? Hope everybody's doing good. Back in my personal favorite, the F-14, the F-14A, which I've pretty much been exclusively flying the last couple weeks. Yesterday, I was playing with a couple guys online in a public server, and we were in the B models, and it kind of felt weird being back in that one. It just has so much more power, and no real issues with compressor stalls, unlike this one. Let's get this started up real quick. Ground crew, ground electric power on.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Anti-collision, master light switch.
Ground power is now on.
Here we go, ground crew, ground air supply. Connect.
Chief, connect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
Roger that. ICS comm check. Roger that.
Clear prop.
Closing canopy. Check. All right, ready to start.
Go, good start. Right gen lights are off on the annunciator panel, so we can go ahead and disconnect ground power.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
And clear prop.
Copy. Ground power is now off.
There we go, 2 good starts. And we can disconnect the ground air supply. Oop, wrong one.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now disconnected.
Shouldn't take too long to do an alignment. See down there on the TID it says ASH, it means there's a stored heading in there, so it should take about the same time as it does for the A10 to get aligned, the INS. liveries by Reflected, who also made the Gulf of Sidra mission. And this is from the 1979, 1980 version of the VF-84 liveries. It's one of the only ones that's had the black and white tailhook, which I think is kind of a cool feature. Plus, it's got the names on the window, which this guy, Lieutenant Commander R. Threll, that was Fox from the movie Final Countdown. That's actually a real guy. He died recently. And the 203 over there, let's go look at him real quick. Lieutenant J.G. Al Mullen. Some of you guys might recognize the name. He was on C.W. Lemoyne's show. He did a 2-hour interview with that guy. Really cool interview. If you haven't seen it, go check out C.W. Lemoyne's channel and listen to Al Mullen, F-14 pilot extraordinaire. Really cool stories. So we're out in the middle of the Black Sea, and basically what we're doing is assassination. There is a Russian VIP who's leaving Batumi. He's going to fly north to Russia along the coast of Georgia. We're going to intercept and kill him and then respond to any other military threats that come out of Russia. And I believe nothing's visible on the map, but we're like
Ready to taxi.
literally out in the middle of the ocean here. There's our bulls, so we'll kind of hang out there and wait for targets to pop up. Try not to get our feet dry over Russia. Ready to taxi, park and brake, nose wheel steering. Let's go. I think that guy's gonna take the wastegate. Wings are forward, they're on auto. Go ahead and set flaps. Takeoff trim. And wheel it down for the boys. I'm going to let him launch first. The AI have a bad habit of trying to use all their fuel to catch up with you and get into formation, so if he takes off first, it's probably good. See ya! Go ahead and run him up. Everything, temperatures, pressures, stable.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock.
Let's do a little clear and turn. I want to use as little afterburner as possible because we got to go long distances. And if I can, I want to avoid having to do an aerial refuel. Get some level here. Get back on course. And flaps up. Coincidentally, outside looks like it does here in Georgia today. Something else. Let's go tune. No.
Roger, okay.
Arc. Tune tac
Friendly
radio.
T-ship, Bra, 085, 31 miles. Angels 20. Yes, sir.
Alright, so so now we're on with the AWACS, and I want to set the data link host radio to AWACS E2.
You bet.
So now we'll get anything that he's seeing on the early warning radar. We're gonna head towards Bullseye. See ya.
I've got some dirt at 3 o'clock and nails 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's great, bud.
Friendly, Viking, 5 o'clock, 7 miles.
Real important status updates.
Wizard 1-1, pop-up group 106, Fort 170 at 500 hot.
So 106 for 170, we're already basically on course. He's going to be basically off the nose here in a second. Off of our radar, let's set that to 200, right. See if he's popping. Actually, no, we're already on 200. So waypoint 2 is Batumi. So he should pop up around there somewhere. Waypoint 1 is Bullseye, which is kind of where we're headed. He's going north, we're going east. So I'm going to stay on this heading and we'll try to cut him off. Where's my wingman at? There he is. Feet wet, weapons free. Tail hook down? Fisher Price, my first Tomcat. Why do you have your tail hook down? What fresh hell is this? So right now we're out in the middle of the ocean. Once we get a little bit closer to land, you should be able to see mountains popping up through this overcast, which is cool. So that's our AWACS. Also, the fact that we can see the stuff behind us, including our wingman, means that the data link is working. So the E2 said he had a contact 106 at 170, but he's not on the radar. Not on data link right now. 20,000, we'll level off at 22. See, if we were in the F-14B, I could probably be climbing at this pretty much middle power, 300 plus knots, and instead I'm at 220 indicated.
There's a Bandit,
There
105,
he is.
145 miles.
Little pointy guy. I want to save the Phoenixes. I've got 4 Phoenix. I'm going to use a Sparrow on him, so we're going to get as close as we can. Past 322. Lead him a little bit. Looks like he's put his tail hook up. Also, I guess this is something that they haven't implemented. AI means there's an aerial, air-to-air radar that's searching, which is our wingman. He should actually be showing up on here as a 14, not AI. Bring back the throttle, conserve a little bit of gas here.
Wizard 1-1, passing waypoint 3 at 20,000. Springfield 1
110 miles, 22,000. Ground speed is 493. And he's kind of coming at an angle to us, to the north-northwest. Let's go point it right at him. If the closure speed is significantly higher than your ground speed, the radar is going to have a better time tracking the target, so that's good. Still don't have a lock on him. Let me see if I can get one with the Phoenix. Nah, he's still outside the range. I think 100 miles would probably be able to lock him.
We have a friendly Hawkeye, 12 o'clock, 9 miles.
Yeah, there he is.
Wilco.
Now we got a lock. Let's go single target
I
track.
can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Unable to do that.
480
Okay.
at 25,000.
Got him locked. Target, 76 miles.
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 096, 470 at 25,000 hot.
I want to stay below him too, because it makes it easier for the radar to pick him out. If he gets low, it's going to get mixed with ground clutter. And the radar is
Target,
going to lose
69
lock.
miles.
Might even descend a little bit here. Usually if you put the nose down a few degrees, the radar is going to have a bit easier time to pick him up. $700 knots closure, that's good. 63 miles.
Target, 63 miles.
Freaking echo in here. How does he know all this stuff that's going on? He spends half his time looking at the airplane.
Target, 57 miles.
Flight, cover me.
Target, 50 miles.
50 miles. So we're inside the range technically of the AIM-7s, but I'm not going to shoot until we're pretty much inside 15. Look at this guy. The top line is the max range, bottom line is the min range, and this is where we're at right now. If it's like manufacturer's ideal conditions or something like that, you're never going to get a shot at 50 miles with an AIM-7.
Target, 44 miles.
Nor 44 miles.
Target, 38 miles.
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 085 435 at 25,000, flanking.
Flanking mean he's perpendicular to us. I think we're probably...
Target, 31 miles.
If he flies directly perpendicular to us, it's going to neutralize our closure speed, which means that it's basically going to turn into the same as our ground speed, then the radar is going to lose him. Once we get inside 20, I can switch it to PAL mode, so pilot acquisition, which is basically a form of pulse lock, so we won't be able to escape that. We got 24,000 feet,
Target,
25 miles.
25 miles.
There's 20 miles. See if I can get him with PAL mode. There we go.
Target, 17 miles. Showing nails 4 o'clock.
Yeah, that's our wingman. Alright, coming up in 10
Target,
miles.
12 miles.
12 miles is good enough. Let's go, Fox 1. See ya! These are the AIM-7 Mike hotels. You get a nice little loft there. Bye! Save those precious phoenixes.
Here we go.
Just in case we get the missile message, we get close. Switch to Sidewinders.
Flash. Bandit is down.
See ya!
Tally Bandit, call spot. Wizard 1-1, merged.
Alright, let's go back to the bullseye and we'll wait for them to tell us what to do. So, 22 miles. There's those mountains out there I was talking about. That's cool. Actually, I just probably orbit here. But the mountains are there. I mean, we're still off the coast. Little Panda, what up, dude? They did not... Oh, wait, is there an update today? This livery is from Reflected.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
On the user forums. Stand by for tasking movement on the other side of the Russian border. So we'll just stay here in orbit. That's them. Is that them? No. Those are friendlies. There was a big update today. If there was, I have not installed it, I don't think. I basically turned my computer on and fired up DCS right away. I'll have to check it out. I was a little... When the A first came out, I was pumped because I saw some promotional screenshots. Proceed to bullseye. Stand by for tasking. Weapons hold at this time. Okay, stay here. Anyway, in the promotional screenshots for the F-14A, it had, I saw VF-1, the Wolfpack, right, which is one of my childhood ones. It has the, I'm sure that you know what I'm talking about. It has a wolf's head with like a red line that goes down the center of the airplane and the same thing on the tail. And I also saw one for VF-84, which is basically what I'm flying right now. But this I found off the user files on the downloads page. Really good job on it, though. Hola! The only thing I changed with this livery, though, is that it had the high gloss thing, which I'm not a huge fan of, so I went into the Lua file and changed the, I guess, the user parameters or whatever, just to remove the gloss. How's it going, Keep? How's the headache? Look, man, if I was able to get in there and figure it out, it's not particularly difficult. Doing good. So I went all the way to the airport this morning because I had a lesson with my flight instructor where I was supposed to teach him again. And he called me right after I got there and he's like, hey, I locked my keys in the car at the gas station. So I'm like, okay, I'll be a little bit late. And then he messaged me about 10 minutes later and he's like, okay, it's going to be like an hour. It's not worth it. So we're just going to cancel. I drove all the way out the fucking place. And this time of year, I got to drive by the mall, which is a bunch of assholes out for Christmas shopping and stuff. Shit, he owes me. I guess the bad thing, though, is like, I mean, between private, instrument, and commercial, I've spent so many hours in airplanes with him, plus we play DCS together. It's like, I mean, literally hundreds of hours together in an airplane, and you're going to be friends with someone at the end. You know what I mean? Unless you absolutely hated that person for some reason.
Roger.
Maybe he's too soft. Oh, there's those guys. I can see that little trail right there.
Okay.
Honestly, no real skin off my back.
We have a Bandit 2-ship, Bra, 330, 104 miles, 36,000. Okay. Copy. He did apologize. I mean, it's no big deal. I don't really feel like talking about what we were supposed to talk about today anyway. It's not any of the fun stuff. It's like certificates and restrictions. So basically what your pilot license can allow you to do. The legal bullshit that no one likes to learn. To be fair, he did. He gave me a gift certificate when I passed my private pilot license test, which is nice of him.
Plus, I'm sure there's days where I cancel with him last minute when we're supposed to go flying or something because of weather. Oh yeah, but he's AI, unfortunately. That's one of the cool things about playing online. Yesterday I had a lot of fun playing with one of my other instructors and his friend on a public server. Plus, if I can get my primary instructor in here, sometimes he'll fly the F-14 and I'll do the Rio seat. I'm not very good at it, but it's pretty cool. True, but locking my keys in the car has been one of my paranoid obsessions. Like, I'm terrified of doing it. Because I don't think that I have a spare that works. Or if I do, I don't know where it is. I should probably get another one of those. I'm going to go intercept these guys because they're flying towards the aircraft carrier. And if they're off the coast, I'm going to murder them. Ta-da! Yeah, one of them is going at me.
Oh, I'm showing nails 11 o'clock. And oh, nails 7 o'clock. And oh, nails 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so one's going towards the carrier and one's pointing at me. Should be able to lock him here. 80 miles. See, I wish I could tell him to engage the rear bandit. I'm going to go after the lead guy. There we go. Lock both of them. Let's go. Flight. Engage bandits.
Flight. Engage bandits.
There you go. Go for that lead guy. Here I go killing again. Lose some altitude. Pick up some airspeed. Did I get the message across to him? I don't really mind. It's not a big deal to me. Other than some gas money. There we go, now we're cleared hot. Oh yeah, he knows what to do. I don't know how to tell him to lock which one. I'm just gonna go... I got 4 Phoenixes, so I could just shoot them both. It's the range. If they're inside 50 miles, I'll launch. 53.
Okay, he's locking us 1 o'clock.
That's right, he's locking us, but it's outside their missile range. Not ours, though. Fox 3. Fox 3.
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 341, 450 at 35,000 knots.
I don't mind if I lose that rightmost target. I just want to keep the nose on this lead guy. Shut up.
Okay. Here we go again.
So they might be defensive now, because now they're not painting us with the radars anymore. 27 seconds.
Now he's locking us 1 o'clock.
Alright, so wingman's shooting now too. 6 seconds. You gonna get a hit here?
Got one. That's one murder. See if you can find this guy in front of us. I don't know which one I killed though.
2, flash 1.
Missile, 12 o'clock. Break
What?
left.
I'm not getting an alarm.
Springfield 1-1. 2, left right, close clock. 054, fourth 140 at 25,000 knots.
054 for 140.
I'm picking up nails on the nose.
Flight.
Watch it, friendly.
2, roger.
Wilco. Roger that.
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 055, fourth 140 at 24,000 knots.
Wilco. We have a Bandit 2 ship. Raw. 055. 130 miles.
2, contact bearing 056.130.
That looks more than a two ship.
2, contact bearing 056.130.
Can't tell.
2, contact bearing 055.130.
Fuel check. 13.9.
Wilco.
Now it looks like 3. Also getting a SAM search radar somewhere behind us. The SD down there.
we go. Got a lock on one. The rest of these guys. All right, man. Good talking to you. Thanks for stopping by. Glad your headache's gone. It's not a tumor.
Roger that. Got lock. Target, 50 miles.
No use worrying about it. Later, buddy. You too. See ya.
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 061 445 at 28.
Roger.
I need Twiz mode, radar mode, track while scan. Can we get multiple targets here?
Copy.
Negative. Alright.
Roger. I have a lock.
Box 3.
Target, 35 miles. That's a Q95. Target, 27 miles.
2, copy. 2, engaging bandit. 2, Fox 3. 2, engaging bandit.
Awesome.
2, Fox 3.
Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock. I lost lock.
That is fine. Let me get another one. So I don't know which one he's shot at.
Target, 18 miles. Okay, we're on.
Is there a third?
Springfield 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 079 419 at 12,000, flanking.
See who dies here. I'll get a straggler possibly.
That's a Tu-95.
Flash 1.
Bandit is down.
Alright, Fox 3. Oh, that's Fox 1. I didn't realize I had a Sparrow selected. Alright. Got one Phoenix left.
Engaging bandit.
Guessing that guy down there.
I'm getting nails, 4 o'clock. Splash! The bandit is going down.
Still one more, I believe. Maybe? Did we get them all? Hey, there we go. RTB. Tanker on station if we need it. Let's see. 12.6. 190 miles should be doable.
Flight. Go. Echelon right.
Nails, 5 o'clock.
That is our wingman. Go ahead and speed this up. 170 miles. mud spike. Bring this a little bit to the south. I think we're safe. I mean, it's just a search radar. If one of the missiles was lighting up and they're active, I think it would show the number or whatever type of missile it is.
I've got nails 4 o'clock.
Now that we're just in this long cruise at home, he's not moving his head around. He's not doing anything. He's actually doing his job back there, looking at the radar. Gee, 60 miles, boys. Still all that, which is basically probably about 400 miles, maybe 300 something now round trip. Only used half of our fuel. Still 10,200, which is basically what you would start at in an F-18 with a drop tank. But those guys got to be dry. Also not sure what the protocol is. Like once your drop tanks are dry, I mean, does the Navy, if you're not going to be dogfighting, like we were shooting everything really far away, so I mean outside of visual range, I wonder if they make you bring those back to the boat. Save the taxpayers some dollars. Tell him to RTV, otherwise he's going to follow us all the way through the pattern.
Flight, RTB.
I've got some dirt, 12 o'clock. And nails 4 o'clock.
See ya. Burn some of this gas. Ooh, baby. Spectrum, dude, what up? Just in time for us to head back to the boat. Lock those wings back. Let's see what we can do here. Mach 1. Call the boat. Truman, inbound.
Marshall, 052. Marking Moms, 072. Hold 35. Angels, 25. Holding hands with 053. Low state, 4.7.
Yeah, dude, he got 4.7. That's all. They burn fuel like crazy trying to catch up to you.
052, Letters Weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Solid layer at 7,000. Altimeter is 2993. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 315. Report see me at 10.
See you at 10. They look great, dude. Also, let me do this one more time. When you put it in burner and you take it out, you can see a giant plume of soot. Lose some altitude.
Heads up, I've got nails 11 o'clock.
Those are our nails, bud. is. So we're going to beat our wingman back here. Yeah, track IR. It makes such a huge difference in this game. There's a couple planes, like the A-10, for example, which it's doable, but particularly if you're dogfighting, I mean, it's nearly impossible. I wasn't going to get it, because normally, before this, I was mostly playing civilian flight simulators, and then once I got into it, I kind of broke down. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get it. Had to. No going back now, though.
Tower 052. Overhead Angels 1. Holding hands with 053. Low state 4.3.
Yeah, I had a VR headset before I moved back to the States, and it was really fun. It's a cool experience. It's novel, and it looks really cool, but you can't really read your gauges or your HUD or anything like that. Signal Charlie. See ya.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock and dirt 9 o'clock.
Hornet ball 8.4.
See Hornet ball? Oh, there's our wingman. We are high. This is going to be interesting. Oh, we can salvage it. Two wire. I'll take it.
2 wire.
See, I feel like it's the opposite. This is, I mean, it's harder to control, but there's less systems and stuff to know about, I guess. Unless you're going to jump in the backseat. The Jester AI is okay, but I mean, really, it's a matter of arm your weapon system, select your missile, point the plane in the right direction, and then Jester kind of does the rest for you. But the A-10, I love the A-10, but I mean, all of it is HOTAS. Remembering the button combinations and stuff like that is kind of a pain in the butt, but once you do it, it's super satisfying. Yeah, buddy, let's watch our wingmate land here. I was just playing with the A-10 yesterday. I love that thing. It is so cool. Which is Alt F9, I think. There we go. Yeah, yesterday I was playing online with some friends, and he's like, all right, after this one, you guys go back and land at such and such airport, and then fly to the next waypoint. It's like 100 nautical miles. I'm like, whoa, you're in an F-18, man. That's not, you can't tell the A-10s to fly 110 miles. See how he does. Gotta beat a 2-wire. He did the same thing I did. Overshot that turn to final. Whoa! 4-wire, okay. It's pretty much equal. Cougar, I'm sure my approach looked exactly the same way. A little wobbly there towards the end. Because it has, on the tops of the wings, it's got spoilers. There's no ailerons. So you get a little bit of yaw when you're doing it. So it feels like the last bit of your final is wobbly. But to me, I mean, the F-14, I love the A-10. That was one of my favorite planes growing up. But to me, the F-14 is the all-time top fighter jet. Even if it totally sucked in DCS, I definitely still would have gotten it. On that note, guys, I'm out of your Spectrum. Thanks for stopping by. A-10s for life. Oh yeah, as far as I understand it, the D is not even on the table because I think even to this day a lot of the avionics are still classified, which is the biggest thing. But to me personally, I like the more analog something is, the harder it is to fly, the more that I enjoy it. So I fly the A more than I fly the B because it's not as forgiving. You get compressor stalls and stuff like that, and there's just generally less power. The D would be an amazing thing to just, like yesterday I was flying that public server and I haven't flown the B in such a long time, and the difference in power between the A and the B was just, forgot what it felt like. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. But I'll take the A all time, any day. Anyway, take 2, boys. I will talk to you later. Spectrum, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for stopping by. Probably be back tomorrow. Maybe flying some F-18s, checking that update out. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. See ya.